Okay, reprogramming your brain. Reprogramming your brain is basically brainwashing yourself to believe something that you don't currently think is true. You can tell yourself, I am the most productive person in the world 100 times a day for a month, and I bet you at the end of the month, you'd feel a little bit productive. Reprogramming my brain is basically brainwashing yourself, and it's something that I indulged in heavily when I was about, I'm going to play with this toy, when I was about 19 years old, just fresh out of high school. And I got into it because I was just getting into like law of attraction, the secret, manifestation, things like that. And I wanted to basically trick myself into becoming productive or to change beliefs I had. I understood that I had certain limiting beliefs about like how productive I am, how I feel about wealth, XYZ, whatever. I'm getting into too much detail. But basically, it's brainwashing yourself to think a certain thing. So, first, I want to say that I balls deep believe in it. This is the toy I'm playing with, Bakugo. I believe in it super hard ever since I used to go to bed. I used to go to bed every night in 2020 and then 2021 to an 8 hour long video of like wealth, abundance, make all your dreams come true manifestations while you sleep. So basically, what that is I would go to sleep and I would have a YouTube video playing, face down, and so I would just hear the words, "I am wealthy. I attract wealth. I ooze power. I love myself. I am highly productive. Amazing ideas come to me all the time. I have an abundance of wealth. I have blah, blah, blah." And you go to bed and then you wake up. When you're going to bed, you're sleeping, but your subconscious is still awake. So your brain is still functioning. While your brain is still functioning, your brain for 8 hours straight is being told, I am wealthy, I am productive, I am the best, I love myself, all these things. And you start to really believe these things. For example, I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember there was like kind of a corny affirmation. One of them was like it this is a bad example because I don't know exactly what it was, but it was like I want to give a good example because I don't want to like butcher it and like not sell you guys on it because this stuff really really works. I swear by it. Um, I can do anything I set my mind to. Let's just say it said that. I can do anything I set my mind to. It's saying that 100 times throughout the 8 hour thing, whatever, and it's saying that, or it was something complete. It was something that I had never said before, like and whatever. Let's just say I never said that to myself before. What did I just say? I always do what I. What did I just say? Let's say that look at my dumb ass. Let's say the affirmation was, "Wealth comes to me abundantly." Long story short, I was having a conversation with somebody, and I'm like, blah blah. Yeah, wealth comes to me abundantly, blah blah. And I was like, and I realized that something that I had been hearing consistently that was a wildly positive and powerful and ambitious affirmation and thing to say to yourself just came out of my mouth organically. And I remember thinking it was like corny, but I just said it. And that's not to say like, oh, it was corny, so I wasn't going to say it, but it was something really extremely positive that like you would have to have extremely positive outlook on yourself to say something like that. And I said that and I caught myself and I was like, what the fuck? Like something that has been put into my subconscious that I have never thought before. I have been conditioning my brain to hear that all the time. So I think that about myself. And then I just said it. And I was like, wow, this stuff works. And I do, as of right now, I'm 22 years old. I embody a lot of those wildly positive affirmations. I mean, like, I'm just going to keep it real here, guys. I value myself very, very highly. I don't mean this like an ego thing, but like, I genuinely think very highly of myself, because why would you want to think any other way about yourself? Like, you're stuck with yourself. So if you think that you suck and you're clumsy and that you fuck everything up, you're probably gonna suck, you're probably gonna be clumsy, you're probably gonna fuck everything up. But if you think every decision I make is the right decision, I attract wealth, I'm a money machine, everything I do flows from me effortlessly, miracles happen to me every day. If you think that about yourself, these things start to come fresh fruition. And I know that a lot of people get skeptical about it, but also at the same time, I think that the majority of people are starting to really become more accepting and shine a more positive light on all of this affirmation, spiritual, some people might say heebie jeebie, law of attraction stuff. I think people are starting to come around to it, and I have subscribed to it, 3 years ago, and it has worked nothing but wonders for me. So, you want to talk about reprogramming your brain? That was a method I did it. Now, another way you can reprogram your brain is when you're journaling, or even when you're doing anything, when you're by yourself, saying that you are something that you want to be. I have been recently telling myself, I'm a money machine. I'm a money machine. I'm a money machine. The money machine is always going. I say, I'm going to make an affirmations video because I want to fall asleep to some of the crazy affirmations. I tell myself, every decision I make is the right decision. I say these things because why would you want to believe something else? Like, why would you want to think anything other than that? Obviously, yeah, okay, be realistic, but like, dude, you're stuck with the decisions you make. So every decision you make is for your highest purpose. The best decision possible always serves you. Everything works out in my favor. I am so powerful. Everything I want happens to me naturally. All my wildest dreams flow towards me. I am effortlessly creative. I have an abundance of wealth. I get whatever I want. My life is perfect. My life is so easy and beautiful. I get everything I want. I am so driven. I am highly productive. I am I am a role model. I am a leader. I pave the path to greatness. I fan the flame of greatness. I fan the divine flame of greatness. Power flows out of me. I ooze greatness. Everything I want comes to me. I am the best at what I do. I'm the most wonderful. You guys see? You tell yourself this shit enough, and I bet you're going to start to believe it. Okay? Why would you want to believe anything differently? Like, you're gonna die someday. You might as well get fucking delusional about it. Like, whatever, dude. So that's reprogramming your brain. You're brainwashing yourself, but the more that you brainwash yourself, the more that you start to live in this world of whatever you think is true. Because right now, whatever you think is already true, and that's your current reality. That could be delusional to a version of you that's extremely positive. Um, if I mean, you're already living in a world that is a reflection of what you think about yourself. If you think that there's no purpose, and I love to like here's an example. When I was smoking weed and smoking cigarettes and nicotine, whatever, when I was doing that stuff, all I saw was that around me. Like, I couldn't go anywhere without seeing someone hit a vape, smoke a cigarette, blah blah blah. I felt like everybody in the world was on these substances. Oh, it's a string. It felt like everybody in the world was on these substances, indulging in this stuff, and that was my world. That was my world. But the day I was like, I'm done with this stuff, and I said, I'm not a smoker. I wouldn't say I'm quitting cigarettes and I'm gonna have withdrawals and I'm gonna have headaches. Like, you fucking lazy. Bro, do not bitch at me about how you can't quit. How this thing is like, oh, like, you need to snap out of it. You fucking pussy, dude. Like, relax. It's not that hard, okay? Like, stick to it. Like, have some self-respect, have some pride, take a little power back to yourself, okay? You're a real life person. That is an inanimate object. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Snap out of it, okay? Um, I'm not better than you for not doing this stuff, okay? Because I was the one who did it the most, the hardest, the best for so long. But on the other side of it, now all I will say is that saying that you're gonna like failing to quit all the time because like you're like fucking whatever, like because it's so hard. Like you need to snap out of it. How can you snap out of it? Reprogram your brain. Tell yourself, I'm not a smoker. Don't tell yourself I'm quitting cigarettes because that comes with the connotation that you do them and that's going to be hard to stop. Just identify as somebody who doesn't smoke and you will act accordingly. Wow. 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 What the fuck? I'm not a smoker. Clearly, I still had days where I was like, oh, maybe I should just get nicotine gum. Like, you know what I mean? But I was like, no, like, I'm just going to get through it. Like, I can get through 30 days. That's what I did. I set a 30-day goal for myself. Um, so yeah, and I did that, and 2 months later now, I'm not a smoker. Doesn't mean I'm better than you, but it means I'm not a smoker, and that's from telling myself I'm not a smoker. You know, I don't say that I'm gonna try to do YouTube. I don't say it anymore. I'm like I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. What does a YouTuber do? Oh, I'll probably post all the time and yeah, probably just be making a lot of YouTube videos and all that stuff. Like I'm a YouTuber. I've started telling myself I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. Little do you know, I have 100 fucking ideas that are brewing in my head right now that I'm working on. I'm like, wow. You know, I don't tell myself I'm going to start reading. I tell myself I'm a reader. I love reading. I love reading. I love reading. Been doing that for 2 weeks. Refound my love for reading. I love reading. I'm posting reading videos on YouTube so you can just read with me because I know it's hard. Don't make it harder than it has to be. You want to wake up earlier? I'm an early bird. Early bird gets the worm. I'm an early bird. Even if you're not, it doesn't fucking matter. Say it until you believe it. Fake it till you make it. I'm an early bird. You wake up and say, I'm an early bird every day for 365 days. Wonder what's going to happen to you. It's like the Jim Carrey he put a $10 million check. It's like he put a $10 million check in his wallet. He was like, I'm going to cash this check. And then like 3 years later, he got a $10 million check to do like The Mask or something. He just believed it. I'm very big. If you can't tell, I'm big on this stuff. If you're not big on it, whatever. But if you, like, I'm very happy with where I'm at in my life. And I do attribute a lot of it towards reconditioning my brain to change certain beliefs that I had about the world. And it has served me massively. Recondition your brain. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. My whole life, I never grew up. I grew up getting C's in art. Now I'm like, oh, I'm an artist. Look at me. It doesn't mean you just say it and then you just sit on the couch and fucking all day and, you know, like watch fucking Gossip Girl. Like, no, you have to do shit. But doing shit proves it to yourself. It reaffirms that a belief that, like, oh, you are. Like, you say, okay, I'm just going to use a smoking example again. You're a smoker, right? And you want to quit cigarettes. I'm not a smoker. You go out to a party, someone's smoking, they offer you a cigarette. I'm not a smoker. Wow, you just have one social proof in your life that told you, oh, I'm not a smoker. Your brain's like, maybe I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker. Do you get it? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm going to make some sleep affirmations that are going to be insane because I'm literally going to make insane sleep affirmations. It's going to be some guy with like a, just like with a just deep, like, oh, like it sounds like fucking coal. Like, oh, it's going to be like, it's going to be, you're going to sleep. You're like, yeah, you're going to believe it. Sleep affirmations, so real, man. So real. What's something that I did? I don't know. I'm just going to bring it back to the point that I just have such an insanely positive view of my self-worth that, and I attribute that all to sleep affirmations, just telling me how great I am, how everything happens in my favor, how powerful I am, how creative, how blah blah blah, like I'm in control of my reality, blah blah. Like I just feel so empowered by having these things be stitched into my brain because they're so positive. I like it, dude. I'm really a big fan of it. I've been actually implementing it more. It's funny that I'm making this video because let me give you a fucking example right now. Last night I go to bed to like powerful affirmations like I am greatness, like all this crazy stuff. I was also meditating, with that. Before I go to bed, I meditate and I just like try and get to that place, and then I just try and like stay there for a while. I'm not great at meditating, but I'm trying, and that's the thing. And but last night, little do you know, I go to bed listening to how powerful I am, how great I am affirmations. What were the examples that I used today in my affirmations? I am powerful. I am great. I've never said those like exact things. I don't do that, but I just realized right now, yeah, wow. Do you get it now? Do you see? It's real. And it might only affect yourself, how you view yourself. It might only affect what you see in the mirror. But that is the only thing that matters in your life, is what you think of yourself, who you see in the mirror, and what you think you're capable of doing. Because it's just you. You know, it's you against the world. So like, what are you going to be on your team, or are you going to be another fucking, or are you going to be a hater? Are you going to hate on yourself? You know, are you going to think that you're not worthy, and you're going to think that you suck, and you're going to think that you fuck everything up? Or are you going to say like, I'm the shit. Everything works out in my favor. I'm great. Everybody's attracted to me. I ooze love. I ooze power. I am unbelievably wealthy. Abundance is natural to me. My natural state of being is flow. I am so creative. I fan the flame. I fan the divine flame of greatness. That was one of the affirmations last night. And I was like, what a fucking gnarly, like, what kind of barbaric Roman Empire fucking shit is that? That's gnarly. I fan the I fan the eternal I fan the divine flame of greatness. Like, what the fuck? Like, gnarly shit. Why would you not want to think that? It doesn't even go to like, that's crazy. Why would I say that to myself? It's like, okay, then just like keep having a shitty view of yourself, because it's a fucking choice. It is a choice. I used to have horrible, horrible body image issues, dude. Like, so bad. I remember I went to, I'll tell a story about this, but like, I'll just touch on it. I remember I went to H&M to go shopping and get clothes for school, and I literally put on one shirt and saw my man boobs from it, and I like started crying to myself and just left them all. I had horrible self view of myself. You know, I proved it to myself by saying like, okay, I need to make a change and taking action and getting in shape. That's why I bring it up so often in my videos. But at the same time, I also had to rewire what I thought about myself, because I didn't have great self-worth. I didn't think great things about myself, but I did the action to prove it to myself. And also I started telling myself great things about what I thought about myself. And now years later, I'm like, so that's my thing. You can totally reprogram your brain. There's nothing to lose from thinking more highly about yourself. So, yeah, guys. Yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Sometimes it's hard to make talking videos, because I say this a lot, but like sometimes I feel like a hypocrite, because I'm very like, take action, take action, take action. And I feel like, okay, Carrington, but like you're making these videos and you're being a talker, you're being a charlatan. But I don't know, people want to know about it. It's like, I don't want to talk about myself, but if you're asking. No, but like not even that, honestly. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. But also I know some people appreciate it. Like, I'm not being like boohoo. I know people like appreciate it. And I do like talking about this stuff, because I wish that somebody kept it real with me when I was learning about this shit, because I probably would have picked it up a lot faster if someone just drilled it into my head. That's just how I learn, though. You might need some, like 40-year-old, like very like soft-spoken lady, like, maybe just try it out. That's just not how I work. I'm like, it fucking works. Like, what the fuck you want me to say? Like, you gonna do something? Like, fuck off, whatever. But yeah, okay. I appreciate you guys listening. I love you guys. Super real. I'll make one coming soon. You guys are the bomb.com, and just all the best to you guys. Let me know if you'd want to do some sleep affirmations that I made. I want to work on that. Okay. All right. I love you guys. You guys are the bomb.com. Thanks for watching. Like and comment and subscribe. You guys are the bomb. Be the person that you wish you had in your life.